and welcome to the GSM's Pride. So this week I want to retouch on the Brown & Brown training that we did down in Daytona, Florida. We did a lot of good stuff down there. We got a lot of good stuff out of the actual training within the store. So I kind of wanted to just touch base with everybody, see how things were going, and also tell you a little bit about the changes we've made internally. We also changed a little bit of the offices around and stuff, so we'll check that out, and I'll see you all in a bit.
What are the new processes that we've implemented since going to Brown & Brown training?
Oh my God, we've almost kind of done a floor up restructure of everything. They have the new, they hand off the transfer of trust from the salesperson to the finance manager, which is really important because they've built a rapport with the customer, and the customer should, at this point, if they're purchasing the car, trust them. And we just need the salesperson to just hand over that customer and transfer the trust as well.
It's not just, oh, you have to go sign paperwork with this guy. It's introducing them, getting to feel their personality a little bit more.
We're letting the customers know what to expect, whether or not, they're going to be telling them about the products to invest. We're letting them know ahead of time. We're giving them a time frame of how long they're going to be in there, which is nice. So, because they always wonder how long is this process going to take, or what's going to happen if they're, first-time buyers and such. So it's nice.
And then that flows over to our finance department as well, and we're just kind of continuing that process after the right vehicle selected, and here's your options as far as payments go. Make sure they have all of those so they can make a good decision. So it just helps things flow better in a customer service type of way.
It's just a little bit of extra comfort for the customer, letting them know that the two finance guys and the salespeople all have the same mindset and same goal in mind, that they're not going to go hear something completely different from the second person when they've been hearing one thing from their salesperson the whole entire time.
Like the new processes, do you think they're helping?
Oh, I love it personally. I know I personally am more relaxed with the process with customers. I know customers are too, because they can feel that. And I think they're making better decisions when they're in control of making the decision, and they just have all the facts of, here's the various risks associated with the loan or with the vehicle, here's ways to cover them, as opposed to folks coming in and feeling like they're being sold things that maybe they don't see particular value in.
I think honestly it helps, especially build the trust that we're not looking to just take your money. We're actually here to help you, especially whenever we say protect your investment and stuff.
They're more comfortable rather than oh no, he's gonna sell me something. It's just oh, well, I'm here to protect your investment, so it changes it up.
Everything that we're doing, it's making a big difference, and it's nice to have a process in place to where you say, this is the way we're gonna do it, and you do it every single time, rather than this is the way I do it, this is the way I do it, figure it out at that point in time. It's just easier to have one goal, one mindset among everybody, so that everybody's on the same page, and we're doing things to ultimately better the store and see growth in the future that way.
Do you feel like the customers like this approach? Do you feel like they're getting something out of it?
I think they do. I think they feel more welcoming when they go back there, because that way they already know the person they're going to be dealing with, rather than come into the office and deal with a complete stranger and be like, oh, here we go again.
Definitely introducing them to our finance manager is nice, because now it's not just them trusting me, now they can also trust my manager as well.
More of a conversation rather than the finance manager selling something right off the bat, just talking about their investment.
There's been a lot of really good, positive customer feedback on the process, and a lot of times I'm asking them, because I do want to know, what do they not generally like about the car buying experience, especially in the finance office. High pressure is one of their biggest things, understandably so. The time is another one, and then just having all the information they need to make a decision. So they're going to spend potentially several $1,000s to protect their investment. They need a lot more information than just a couple of lines and say, here, this is your payment. So it all lends to that, I think.
Well, that's it for this week, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the recap on Brown & Brown and what we have been getting up to. Still got a lot of good things coming with that. Obviously, We got still some changes to get through. Still haven't finished those offices yet. So we're just waiting on the desks to come in, but everything seems to be going really well. And one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to bring this up is, you just have to keep improving all the time, no matter how good you think you are or where you're at in your industry. And no matter whether it's the car industry or not, just keep progressing, keep trying new things, keep trying to get better at everything you do. So up on this side, I'm going to stick up a video link to another one of my videos. I'd appreciate if you could click through that, helps me out a lot. Up on this side, just stick up a subscription to the page for the GSM's Pride. Up in the top corner there for the Lufuse Ford. As always, over at Lufuse Ford, we can replace the car, not the customer. And I'll see you all next week.